saying I'm trying to make peace in Syria. And I have a few proposals. I'm a Syrian American. My name is Amin Israel Yusuf. Intended audience for this is the entire world, but especially the Israelites in Syria. And I call them Israelites in Syria because they've always been Syrian. It's a 3,000-year-old population, and they are living in southwest Syria. And this 70-year-old fake I call got you here is called Zionism. So today's topic is, you a Zionist or a Zionist pig? There's a little difference between the two. Like those kids in Hebron that went and occupied somebody's house. Do you guys have any parents? In Arabic, we call you ulad sharmuta. That means, well, go ask what's ulad sharmuta mean. You go and occupy somebody's house. You, the Jews of all people, you have experienced this supposedly in Germany. And then you're now executing the same thing. Put yourself in those Palestinians' shoes. Those Palestinians are Syrians too. And the Syrian Arab Army is going to rescue them and probably bring justice to this process. These little punky kids that are today, as we speak, occupying somebody's house in Hebron and terrorizing him. How would you feel if the table was turned? And look, your claim on the land is gone long ago. It's 21 years in all of laws. You want to tell us your God's chosen children? I got news for you. You were chosen, all right, and God does not renege on a promise, but something else. He sent us Jesus to rescue us from you hideous creatures. Because look at you. You claim God all to yourself, and you pretend that all of his other creation doesn't matter. How arrogant. I really believe you're chosen. You're chosen to be put in the back of the store in heaven, and then he's going to point to you how disgusting you are. What you're doing in Hebron is disgusting. Are you a Zionist or a Zionist pig? Your Zionist pig leader is lying to you. What happened this week is so monumental, it's incredible. The Syrians shot with an S-200 modified by a Damascene Christian. They shot an F-16. It's the equivalent of the Americans breaking the Japanese code in World War II when the Japanese said they were going to, what's the name of that island? Okay, it'll come to me. And we figured it out. We broke their code. The Syrians broke the Zionist code. For 32 years, they've been coming up over Syria and shooting missiles, and somehow like, oh, we have the right. No, you have the might, and might is not right. Syrians figured out how to shoot down an F-16. Now they're telling you it was a Chinese missile, it was a this missile, it was an S-200. I shared the actual photograph of the actual old missile, and it was modified from somebody from Bab Tuma. As a matter of fact, the Zionist pigs assassinated him and his entire family in his car this week in Damascus. Why? Because it mattered that much. Let me explain what happened, okay? The missile used to shoot up, get about this far. By now, the plane had figured out the communication. It would take over the communication. It would reroute the missile to go back and hit the base. For 32 years, the Syrians could not stop these almost weekly incursions, and no one would feel safe. No one wants to build factories there, nothing. Now, last Saturday, they shot down an F-16. And one of the reasons Netanyahu couldn't wave a piece of the F-16 in his hand, because they shot it down to smithereen. There was no pieces left, I think. Anyway, what the Syrian did, they figured out, we're going to shoot the missile. We'll get the coordinates. By time it starts figuring out what's going on here, we're going to shut down the communication. And we're going to keep going to the original destination, at which time we will turn the guidance system back on, and we'll be like a few yards away. The distance from here to here is normally 3 minutes. The distance from here to here is few seconds. So when the radar gets turned back on, the plane doesn't have enough time to do that. Watching how that got brought down was hilarious. So My suggestion would be your lying Zionist leader needs to tell you the truth. You are in danger. Also, they shot 3 missiles over Tel Aviv to let you know we don't want to hit your population centers. We want to let you know we have missiles that can reach that far. Again, your Zionist pig leader is not telling you this. As a matter of fact, it's this kind of country and this kind of country missile. It was a Syrian engineer. They killed him. He was Christian. They killed him this week. One of the traitors that work for you guys came and killed him. So long story short, you better behave yourselves because we're on to all of your games and the whole world knows that you are Zionist pigs. By the way, what's the difference between Zionist and Zionist pig? Zionist is someone who wants to go back home to Syria. That's me, okay? Zionist pig is someone who goes and hurts the Syrians pretending to be originally from there. And most of you who are there, especially your tall white ones, where the hell are you from? Okay, you're not Syrian, okay? But it doesn't mean just your lineage. For example, Emir Egat, the guy who killed Rabin, a Zionist pig. In my opinion, Netanyahu, a Zionist pig. Yitzhak Rabin, an angel. He was an angel. How many Yitzhak Rabins you guys got? Hello, Israel. Do you have any Yitzhak Rabins left? Do you want to make real peace? Stop being Zionist pigs. And as soon as I hang up, go get those boys from Hebron. Otherwise, I'm going to begin publishing every picture of every boy. But I'm respecting the 16-year-olds and that they may have parents that are not Ulad Sharmuta. So go and stop them. The end. Sorry for going long. Please share. And that's it. The end. Please share.